Hi, my name is David P. Shapiro. I'm a San Diego criminal attorney. I'm also the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P. Shapiro based in San Diego. Today I want to discuss with you in this video Penal Code Section 261, which is the statute in California for rape offenses. There are many ways people could be charged under Penal Code Section 261, 261A, 261.5 as it relates to rape cases. Well, let's start first with 261A, parentheses A. What that are usually situations where you have individuals forcible rape. So someone accuses you of basically having sex with them against their will. That's a very serious offense. You're facing up to 8 years in state prison just on that offense alone, assuming no weapons were involved, you don't have any priors, there weren't any corresponding allegations attached to it. There's also rape of an unconscious or intoxicated person. So not necessarily a forcible rape, but a rape where the law says that that person was incapable of consenting. Therefore, you're on the same hook for the same punishment that you could get for a forcible rape. And then there's Penal Code Section 261.5, which is used for statutory rape. That's where you're over 18, the alleged victim's under 18. They could be 17 in 364 days. If you're 18 in 1 day, you've committed a crime in California. Whether or not that gets charged or whether or not the case gets resolved for a felony or a misdemeanor, to be determined. But when we're dealing with rape charges, what you need to know is that the consequences are serious. Even if you could avoid sex offender registration, if it's a statutory rape, even if you could avoid that, you're still looking at a significant amount of time in custody. And for all intents and purposes, you're going to be labeled the sex offender, whether or not California requires it of you or not. For forcible rape, very serious offense. For rape of an unconscious or intoxicated person, a very scary offense, particularly for those that will go out, you meet somebody at a bar, you hook up, you don't think anything of it until a couple of weeks later when that girl or that guy's calling you and saying, hey, I never wanted to have sex with you that night. And you're like, what are you talking about? You never told me no. You never used any force. I never would have had sex with you if I knew that. Well, that's really not the greatest defense in the world. Because if you knew that they were incapable of consenting in general, you could be on the hook for a rape charge. You could wind up in state prison. You could wind up a sex offender for the rest of your life. If you're charged with rape in California, educate yourself about your options. I wrote a book on sexual assault survival guide. It's available on the website. Educate yourself on the attorneys you're going to hire. Educate yourself on the options you have moving forward. Make sure you make a wise decision in the attorney and the criminal defense law firm you hire. If you're interested in learning more about myself and my firm, we can be reached at 619-295-3555.